bollocks. Don't rely on it.
What's up, YouTube and Facebook? Apologies for the being late and all the technical problems. We are finally back together in the same room, so it's all got a bit confusing and I've got a bit carried away and I was late, as always. Pretty much standard behaviour. We're not quite mint. I'm Tom.
And I'm Rich, so thanks for coming along.
Yeah, I've forgotten the next bit. So today we're doing our key show to talk about the key comics that comes out tomorrow. However, they come out on Thursday because in the UK we've had a bit of an issue with Diamond having a break-in, so we won't be getting any new comics tomorrow. We'll be getting them on Thursday. But the keys that we are here to talk about, so shall we get into it, Rich?
Yeah, let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, guys, do make sure that you subscribe down below. Do hit the notifications bell because we go live on a Tuesday and a Thursday at 6 o'clock to talk all the things comics. We've got other shows that drop out normally over the weekend, and we've got a key event review show going out on Mondays as well, haven't we, where we're looking at X of Swords. So do keep your eye open for that. And yeah, just obviously smash that like button, helps us out massively. And yeah, it's cool.
Just trying to work out which way it is. If you're not following us on any of the social media outlets, we are on everything pretty much: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. But yes, please check us out. We are very active on both Twitter and Instagram. So we're here to talk about the keys. Shall we get into it? So I've got a couple of notables.
It's a busy week. It's quite a busy week. So yeah, let's start with a couple of notables, mate.
So Thor issue 8 comes out this week.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a notable key. There's no like big appearance or anything like that, but it's such a hot series at the moment. This is the part 2 to what's going on at the moment with this new Thor character. If you haven't read the last issue, spoiler alert, there's a new Thor. So this is kind of him moving on. Sorry, mate.
Is it up there?
Bit down a bit. There it is.
That one.
It'd be right next to me then. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this new Thor character is going to be a bit more introducing. This is his second part on this one.
Yeah.
So exciting times.
Exciting times, and also there's a conspiracy theory going around. I've seen that for the past something like 3 years, there's been a diner.
Oh,
cover.
yes,
There's
a Venom one, isn't there?
Yeah, there was
Venom and Dylan and the dog.
Him and Dylan, and then there's an Immortal Hulk one as well, apparently, and they've all came out this time of the year over the past years, but don't know what.
So is this going to be like some kind of interconnecting cover that they've been working on for years, and then it's just going to be like a big spoiler?
Cool. It'd be pretty cool if they did, but yeah, it's just like one of those weird things that I think people have picked up on and said, "What's with the diner covers?" But yeah. So who knows? A little bit of a weird.
Boom, Rich is on it. Cheers, Hydra. Yeah, Richie sorted it. He's completely, doesn't need me here to do all this, just messing up his flow.
Coming in, throwing
stuff about, bringing the paperwork with me, bringing the laptop, smashing everything up, being late. God, you don't need me doing that, do you? Right, yeah. So the next notable up, and I don't have an overlay for it. Oh, I do. Is of course Miles Morales, issue 19. And it is the first cover appearance of the clone Miles Morales.
Yeah,
I didn't like the last issue.
I didn't really like it. I love how sort of easy it is to pick up as a book and read, and you can just jump in, and it's quite fun and stuff. But it felt very like disjointed. The artwork, I always love the artwork on the Miles Morales one. But yeah, it's a weird one. But yeah, just for the sake of, it's the first clone Morales on
first clone Morales cover, and it might be worth picking up. The first issue with him in is the previous one, but I think we had this discussion last time. I think it might have been with Dino, or actually I think it might be Hydra.
It was Hydra.
Like they're rehashing these
evil Miles type of stories.
Just go the old school Spider-Man. Let's redo them, but with Miles.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind that.
No, I mean, like Ben Reilly was quite a cool sort of
your boyfriend's in, mate,
character and stuff like that, wasn't it? Oh, what? Knock, Dino.
Here he is. My replacement's
coming
here.
Along.
I had to come over here, Dino, to make sure he didn't replace me.
But yeah, so it's but yeah, so I mean, I have it on my pull list because I like Miles Morales, and that's my run that I want to physically complete with all the Miles books. But we'll see what happens. Champions is coming up as well.
Champions, we've got that in our top 5, haven't we? So next to the notable that I actually don't have an overlay for because I'm an idiot is the Transformers and Back to the Future crossover that's coming out on Thursday.
Tom's really excited about this as well. So
I'm a huge Transformer fan, so anything Transformers, I'm going to get it. I reckon I've got some kind of mental issue when it comes to Transformers. It's like Transformers could do anything and it'd be absolutely terrible, but I'd still get it. It's like the Michael Bay movies. I own all the Michael Bay movies. I hate them, but yet I still have them and I still watch them, even though I hate them. I think they're horrible. I think they're awful.
The question I've got to ask is, Tom, how many long boxes of Transformer comics that are worth, not that it's all about the worth, but how many long boxes of like Transformers books have you got, mate?
No, I have no long boxes of Transformers comics.
Short boxes?
I
Technicality.
have 8 short boxes full of Transformer comics that are worth nothing. However, I have 10 Transformer comics that are blanks that have been drawn on by Transformer artists, which are my pride and joy.
Absolute.
Which I will do a video and show at some point.
You'll have to. You'll have to see, because we want to send some stuff off to CBCS, don't we?
Well, yeah. Actually, I've got to send off.
We need to send some stuff off and get them, because they are. I know they're really.
Yeah. I also own 2 original Transformer covers. I actually own the original artwork.
Nice one. And you've got that Peter Weller,
Peter Cullen, Peter Cullen and Frank Welker.
Frank Welker. That's it. I don't know.
Yeah, they're the ones I want to send off to CBSC, whatever it's called, CBDs.
Yeah, we have got a Clown Hunter.
Wow,
has came
in. So how funny! We're sending off these comments to get some.
Yeah, we are actually. We'll have to keep your eye open for that video. But definitely, thanks for coming along, Clown Hunter. That's really cool.
Happy East, mate.
Oh, we got another one as well.
Perpetual Comics.
Perpetual Comics.
Thank you very much for my like on my art page as well today.
Oh right, yeah.
Appreciate that.
Awesome. Good job. Growing the community, one new subscriber at a time. I love it. So, moving on.
We have got a couple of other notables. We'll get to them when we get to one of our top 5.
Right, yeah.
The only other one of note that we thought might be worth looking at is this Norse mythology one that is coming out. I think it is Neil Gaiman.
Neil Gaiman. Yeah.
Actually, based on his book that he wrote that then turned into a podcast and then turned into an audio book, which I've actually listened to, and it's really good.
Amazing. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this one, just to see it in kind of comic flesh.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like it's there's so much stuff around like Neil Gaiman anyway. Obviously the comic books that he's wrote, obviously with the stuff with like Sandman and all that kind of stuff. So it's not like a new thing. And obviously all of the characters that are covered in here, it's not like you're going to get new appearances or cameos and stuff like that. But I think if you're like a Neil Gaiman fan and stuff like that, I've read the the actual Norse mythology book that he did. So, and his writing style does create that images for you. So
100%.
I'm really looking forward, and I hope that the artwork in this matches up. But obviously, we're both big fans of like Vikings in general, anyway. So it's like, so who I think we're fully on board with.
We've got to have a chat with Hydra on Thursday because he wants to do something with us.
Oh right, okay.
Along them lines, well, not Viking lines. So, top 5 that we think you should go out and pick up on Thursday.
Yeah,
they don't come out tomorrow. So we'll start at. Oh, actually, there is one I've forgotten to mention. It's Walking Dead comes out. The new.
So you got the overlay.
You got the overlay as well. I was like, there's a quick cheeky one in there. It's it's not new. It's the same Walking Dead except for it's in color, so it's going to be amazing to pick up. However, personally, I prefer the black and white ones because your brain,
it's in your brain.
Yeah, it makes. I think it's much more chilling reading it in black and white.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've like obviously been a bit of a Walking Dead collector since I think first issue I bought was around about issue 20 or something like that.
Yeah,
and even then it was quite expensive to pick up like the first 10 or so books. So I never actually did that. I think the earliest number I've got is around about issue 8, something like that. But yeah, for me, this is really cool. And I don't know whether I want to go through this run and just pick up the issues to complete my actual original run, or whether I want to sell my original run and then get a full run of these. Because do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I've got like a load of like the trades here and stuff like that I've used for reading over the years, and I don't know what the best thing to do is. Do you know what I mean? It's a funny one, but I'm looking forward to that. The only thing that I'm having trouble with this is what cover, because there's a shed load of variant covers.
They've done a couple of homages, haven't they?
Yeah, they've done homages. They've done, I think, the first original cover, but in colour. But that's not the first time that cover's been done in colour, if that makes sense. So it's just
I don't know. It's not been done in colour.
Yeah, like that's actually a bit of a standalone. I think this one might be a bit of a standalone that you picked up on here, to be honest. So
I think so. They've got this one from League Comic Geeks.
League of Comic Geeks, yeah. So who knows? I don't know. I'll pick it up, because I'll probably start collecting it, and then I'll probably give up halfway through and sell them all.
Yeah, that's what I do with everything. Cheeky plug for Hydra. If you head over to Hydra's channel, he is doing a video to teach you how to make a realistic looking corpse for Halloween. And Hydra used to do bits and pieces.
Is he sending one in the post to you, Tom?
No, I hope not. Well, if I get one in the post, I might shit myself.
I don't think your missus would approve at all.
No, I think she shits herself as well.
Mine wouldn't either, definitely not either.
Right, let's do this top 5 then. So in at 5, we're doing Amazing Spider-Man 49, not 59. Oh, he's on my head 10 ahead. Someone's been reading. Yeah. So this one is the return of the Green Goblin, the original Green Goblin. Norman Osborn's about to put his kit back on. Yeah. And apparently this one is an extra sized issue.
Yeah, it's one of those sort of, big, lovely milestone things. I mean, again, I think it does. To be fair, I think Spider-Man have done it with issue, obviously, pretty much all of their like major landmark ones. They did 750, didn't they? Yeah. 800 and they did it at 700, obviously with the 300. They've always, it's like just the standard thing that they're doing, but this again, it's oversize. This one, is it? No, it's 50, isn't it? That's the start of the Kindred thing. Is this what? Is this the last of the final?
I think this is the last bit of the Sin Eater,
stuff. So,
but then I think, although this is the last issue of this current Sin Eater story arc, it's going to overlap because Sin Eater is being told to do this by Kindred. That's it. I was trying to think of his name, and you literally just said it.
That's it. But and is that Kindred down at the bottom as well? So if I go like there,
that's Kindred.
The little blue face.
We don't even know who he is yet.
Yeah, we don't, do we?
Don't know anything about him yet.
What's going to happen? Again, there's a shed load of variant covers for this. Has been retailer exclusive.
Is it J. Scott Campbell?
Oh, yeah. Isn't it like a 1 in 500 or 1 in 1,000, and it's like 300 quid or something, Tom?
Yeah, there is one that's worth a shitload of money.
You're really upset because it's
because it's out of my price range.
Justify.
Saying that, J. Scott Campbell has completely let me down. That new Black Widow is horrible.
You don't like
I hate it. It's the worst. Probably because I don't want it. It's the glow in the dark.
Yeah,
it's childish.
Yeah, those are the Reed Pop exclusives, aren't they? There are a couple.
I might have ordered one.
Yeah, I've ordered that, and Fortunately, I managed to get that and the Star Wars negative.
Oh
space.
Yeah, cool.
First time I've managed to get a negative space variant.
I love those negatives. I actually think that's one of the better ones.
Yeah,
that one and the Wolverine are my favourite.
Yeah,
too.
The banana one. It's one of those. John, again, my story with that goes that when the Star Wars last load of Star Wars ones were coming out from 2015, I did my best to try and collect all of the John Tyler Christopher action figure variants. So I know the negative space ones aren't action figure ones, but they're obviously by John Tyler Christopher, so it's sort of like he's just one of my kind of favourite artists now. So
it's like me and Michael Turner. I mean, I don't buy any off eBay because you can pick them up quite easily on eBay. I like going to Comic Cons and picking up Michael Turner comics.
Yeah, cool. Cool. Keep your eye open for this one anyway, guys. As I say, legacy numbered 850, but current run issue 49. So
can I take this one?
Yeah, go for it, man. So this one's a bit of a weird one. The status of this has changed quite a bit over the last couple of weeks, hasn't it? So they first of all were saying that it was going to be a first appearance of, I think, a character called Mindhunter. For Dino. So yeah, but now apparently this is going to be the second cameo appearance of Mindhunter, and it's just really confusing when you read what people are saying about this. So it doesn't make a great deal of sense. But there's definitely a key in this. I think it's the second cameo of the Omega Knight as well, who first came up in the Dark Knight.
They billed it as a first appearance, and then he turned up in Dark Knight something or other.
Yeah, it was in one of these. I think it was in. I want to say it wasn't Legends. It was the other one, not Multiverse's End. Oh, it might have been Multiverse's End. It was in one. No, that was last week. Maybe it was the Speed.
It was the one before this.
There's the Speed Force one.
Actually, it might have just
Trinity
been.
Crisis?
It might have just
Trinity's
been Death Metal issue 2.
Yeah,
3.
Which we're losing track because we've had a month of tie-ins, haven't we?
Yeah.
So certainly in one of the over the past month, both of the characters that were originally billed as either cameos or first in this have already had their cameo. But again, this is still not going to be a first appearance, so it's worthwhile picking up. And obviously, if you are into the death metal stuff like what me and Tom are, we'll probably cast our eyes over and see how much of a tie-in it is.
Yeah,
just so we don't miss anything. But yeah, certainly a key. It's got some kind of like first-ish appearances or cameos in there, so check it out.
So many.
Yeah.
That Death Metal just brings in so many different characters. I love what they do with Batman and the whole. This is him, kitted out in the, as Dark Side. This is Batman kitted out. If he was, I like the idea of this Hush one they're going to do.
Oh, that's the Tales from the Dark Multiverse thing in like November sort of time, isn't it? Where they've already done a few, haven't they? And I've got the hardback, I think, back here, but they're doing a Flashpoint one, they're doing a Hush one, they're doing a couple of other ones, aren't they? So
MJ Comics and GP Venom are in.
Oh, thanks, guys.
What's up, boys?
Coming along. Look at that. Death Metal Justice League 54. Not much else I can say on that because I'm not reading Justice League. I'm reading Death Metal, so.
No, I'm not reading Justice League.
That's it.
Probably should. What have we got next? Champions.
I think you've got a Transformers fan/thief. Hasn't he done this before? He said that he was like hanging around outside your house for no apparent reason. He said this.
Yeah, he said that last week. That's why I'm paranoid. That's why I'm here. Because my wheel got jacked and then I couldn't get home. Dino, he's after me, mate.
I'll tell you what, the conspiracy gets...
It just gets thicker, mate. If I die, just saying.
That's it. And then we've got Rich William here saying, looking forward to the Hush one.
Yeah. In answer to your question, Rich, about the Detective Comics J. Scott Campbell one, I did actually really like that one. It wasn't great, but it was all right.
Was that the one with Batgirl?
Yeah. Batman? I do feel I love J. Scott Campbell 100%. Like he can do no wrong for me, but I do think he's slightly saturating the market with stuff.
There's a lot.
Or he did. He has taken a quite big break recently. But
well,
I'm everywhere, Tom. Cheers, Dino.
Yeah, most of his stuff with J. Scott is exclusive on his actual website, isn't it? Yeah. So I know you really love buying like his normal normal variant
pretty much.
So it's nice because you don't have to pay.
I have to limit myself to just the Marvels and then the DC, and then I'll go and bought a load of DC ones. Yeah, nice one.
Cheers, J. Scott.
Cheers, J. Scott. Sorry. So next one, which I think is number 3 in our list, is Marvel's Champions, and this is the first issue to the story arc of Outlawed. This one is the first team appearance of Cradle, which is this new company that are literally trying to catch the kids and tell them that they can't be vigilantes. They need to rein their necks in, as it were. But it doesn't sit well with these particular 3. So Nova, Spider-Man, and Miss Marvel are not happy about it. So this Outlawed, as far as I know, this Outlawed story arc is going to be based around the fact that it's kind of youngsters' civil war.
I was going to say, yeah.
But they're trying to do a bit more of a different spin on it. See how it works out.
Yeah, it's one of those. Again, I'll give it a read. It's been really heavily ordered, I believe, because there's like I think a 1 in 100 variant. There's a 1 in 50 and a 1 in 25.
Peach Momoko covers to this,
and there's a lot of like really cool covers anyway. So they have gone quite big on this, but it's flew a little bit under the radar as well because I heard something on. Certainly over in America, there were a few people who've been popping up on like Facebook forums and stuff saying, why can't I buy this cover, and why why is everywhere sold out? So I think a lot of people have missed it, But yeah, there's a lot of focus on, like, obviously Ms. Marvel with obviously recent castings, obviously live action, Miles Morales, and all of that kind of thing. And it does almost make sense that there's going to be some kind of a Disney Plus. There's definitely going to. There's just
100%.
It's So I do get why, and it does have the first appearance of Cradle. So if Cradle ends up appearing in something that they've got made,
and I think this Nova is Sam.
Sam, isn't it?
Sam, yeah.
So yeah, it's a good one to pick up, guys. And again, it's going to be a little mini sort of story arc to read. I think it's maybe 4 or 5 parts. I think something like that.
I think so. I think that's what I read today.
Yeah. So it's only going to be the short-lived little arc. So yeah, check it out. Like me, obviously, I'll be picking it up. So
yeah, happy days, mate.
Yeah, review coming soon.
Coming soon.
So
yeah, number 2. Do you want to take this one or shall I? Yeah, actually, I'll take this one. You can take number 1. So number 2 on the list is Wolverine issue 6. I'm really excited for this one. This is chapter 3 in the 10 of Swords, or the 10 of Swords. No, what am I talking about? It is. What am I talking about? 10 of Swords. It's X of Swords, or 10. Yeah, it is 10 of Swords.
It's 10 of Swords.
Jesus Christ, we'll get there in the end. Sorry, guys.
Out of his normal habitat. That's what it is.
I ain't got people drilling in the wall next door or banging on the door, and there's no dog underneath my feet. Yes, so this is chapter 3 of X of Swords, or X of 10. Bollocks.
10 of Swords.
10 of Swords.
That thing that's going on with the X-Men.
The new X-Men thing that's going on.
No, I'm not too sure about it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know what this is called. This is absolutely terrible. But I believe this issue, this Wolverine, is the first appearance of his new arch nemesis, which is called Solon. And it's not Solomon Grundy, which I tried to make the comment of and didn't get a laugh out of anyone the other day. It's just Solon. But he is making his first cover appearance on X-Force as well. And also Marauders comes out this week. So they're all a tie-in.
Got three more parts.
3 more parts.
So it'll be 5 parts into the 22-part story of 10 of Swords. So
10 of Swords, X of Swords.
Yeah, 10 of Swords, X of Swords. Apparently he's 10 of Swords because of the link with Tarot, which exclusively we did not realise, but we had Greyman come on, didn't we? Obviously another friendly YouTuber that often pops in, who told us X of Swords. Oh, is that not a play on the Tarot thing? And he was bang on, and we should have probably known as well, because I think in the X-Men Free Comic Book Day there was some kind of there was a tarot.
I actually think it's in issue 1 of Creation too.
Yeah. And obviously with part 1, as soon as that came through, I think it just obviously retold you, obviously, this whole X of Swords thing. But yeah, Solon's looking really cool.
Thanks, Tina.
As well. Is he slagging you off again?
He said something about the light going out of my eyes.
But yeah, you've got Solon, and apparently he's an adamantium skinned person.
So I've heard.
So I don't know how that's going to work out. But
I am enjoying this style of book with the X of Swords, where they're doing like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and the crossovers. They all link in with each other. However, my only criticism is, why don't they just do an X of Swords book rather than cross it into Wolverine? But then I suppose, like Ben said on our X of Swords review episode 1, go and check that out. He says about, there are so many Marvel titles. Do you really need any more?
Yeah. So it's kind of cool that it's all integrated. But again, it's one of those, I think a lot of people have taken umbrage who are, say, just an X-Men collector or a Wolverine collector or an X-Factor collector. It's like, well, all of a sudden it's almost like forcing all these other titles down your throat, because obviously you're going to read this issue, and if you haven't read Creation and obviously all the others, that you're kind of like being forced to read something you maybe not that bothered about.
Mind you saying that, I'm probably going to completely speak out of turn here, but like, I think as an X-Men fan, you rarely read just one X-Men book. You tend to read all of them because you want to know what they're all doing. You want to know what everyone's up to. You might want to skip New Mutants and Excalibur, but
well, you can't if you want to read 10 of Swords or X of Swords or whatever.
I'm looking forward to Marauders, though. They've got one of the best storylines going on.
I've heard good things. But yeah.
Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Top key pick.
top key pick. Oh look, it's Batman in a new suit on the really nice 1 in 25. But yeah, so it's Batman 100 people. This is the conclusion of the Joker War. I nearly said thank God, because I am obviously I am a cynical what's it, but yeah, it's the end of the Joker War. We're going to get a new story arc in starting in Batman 100. We're going to see how, I don't know, is Batman going to win? I really do not know. However, we do have another sort of like big key factor on this, and the page has been leaked all over the internet this afternoon, which everybody was kind of expecting it, but it's going to be a cameo appearance of a new character called Ghostmaker. So Ghostmaker, we don't really know who he is at the moment, but it would appear to be somebody from Bruce Wayne's past. And yeah, his first app, isn't it?
Do you think he's a Halloween costume maker? I'm sorry. I'll sit on that one for a little while.
But we're going to get his first full appearance in Batman issue 102, and it's just a cameo on the last page for this one. So worthwhile picking up. End of Joker War. Is Batman going to win? What's going to happen? I don't really know.
The bit in the previews magazine, or the DC Connect, whatever it is now, it basically in it says that what's going to happen in this issue is going to completely shake Batman's world. So is it going to be, well, we're actually finally going to see Batman put Joker down? Is what I'm kind of wondering, because if he doesn't, how on earth are we supposed to move forward? Because Joker's just going to keep doing this, isn't he?
Now, all they need to do is go and get Jason Todd out of 3 Jokers, support him into this universe, give him a gun,
bludgeon him
and like just blow out this Joker's brain.
Hydra's reckoning that Ghostmaker is Alfred. I made that call about the designer.
Oh, yeah. So I just hope Ghostmaker is better than the designer reveal.
Yeah, 100%.
And I hope it's not a Donny Cates where it just like retcons loads of stuff, and it's actually the character that was in the issue 5 issues ago.
Yeah, cheers.
Broke his back, and you thought was done, and he was all right. So hopefully it's not like that, and hopefully it's like, you know, actually a new proper character.
I mean, if it is Alfred, that could be pretty cool, but he's supposed to be a vigilante character that's kind of against Batman. But then I suppose, you know, it depends if Batman crosses the line and, you know, Ghostmaker is Alfred, he might be like taking Batman down because Batman's crossed the line. I don't know.
You were really, really hoping that Alfred comes back and he's not.
Yeah, mate, I'm
dead. I'll tell you what, people, I'm like so done with the whole Alfred storyline. Like, sorry, but like, let's move on. But like, all the Joker War has been about, well, ever since Tinian's taken over, it's all been about Batman dealing with like the loss of Alfred, and I do get it, but I'm a bit like
heartless. And
of course, like when
Dino should get room.
Well, it was literally dug up, wasn't it? It was dug up, and you had the corpse of Alfred reanimated with the Joker toxin at the end of issue 99, which was horrific. But let's see how it goes in Batman 100. I am looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good one, to be honest.
Cool. And have you've got this cover coming? Have you? I hope.
Yes.
It's one of the ones I actually bothered to order as well. So so I haven't overpaid for it because they're already going for about 40 odd quid, aren't they, or something like that? So. Already. So I'm done.
Yeah, that's it. We have come to the end of the Key Show. Sorry for all the me losing my stuff and getting all over the place. This is why we're called Not Quite Mint, because I'm not quite mint.
Yes, Rich, I am a cold-hearted.
So I can feel the frost. You know, Iceman's got nothing on Rich.
But yeah, no, I think I'm just picky, I suppose.
Well, it's each their own, mate. But you know, I like the whole. We had this discussion before. I like the whole cutesy wootsy, and you know, Marvel is my jam. Like, because no one ever dies in Marvel, really. No. They always bring them back. Whereas sometimes in DC, they kill people off and they're dead. That's it. They're done. That's it. See ya.
Unless you're Superman.
Unless you're Superman. How many times has Superman died? Pete, if you're in the chat, how many times has Superman died?
You don't need to. Dino's a big Superman.
Oh yeah, Dino. How many times has Superman died?
Yeah.
Comment below and we're off.
I know it's at least once.
If we need to cut off before he comments.
I know, yeah. But yeah, so thanks ever so much for watching, guys. That is the sort of our recommended sort of reads or keys for this week. We'll obviously review show comes out on Thursday, and we've got loads of shit coming out, haven't we? We've got another review of X/10 of Swords. We've got a CGC unboxing coming up.
Yep.
We've got another mystery box unboxing coming up. So we are absolutely going mental with the content. So do make sure you subscribe. How much, Dino? Like we're saying 25p each, or what we're saying?
It's probably about what they're worth, to be perfectly honest.
So yeah, thanks ever so much for watching, guys. As I say, subscribe, smash that like button. Really appreciate you coming along, and hopefully we'll see you again on Thursday, next Tuesday, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, and we've got Hydra in on Thursday for our review show, so make sure you check it out. So from us, we're just going to, well, Rich can say goodbye as he has already done.
Take care. Till next time. Pleasure.
And I'm going to say, stay sexy, stay safe, and see ya!